season.
Hey, turn the mic on. That helps. This is the mic.
And after some more broadcast malfunctioning
I
from
think
the
this is the
Chandler
first
Gilbert
time you guys
Sports.
are hearing from us in this game.
That's crazy.
And the score's already 6-0. Chuck getting his second strikeout of the inning. Holy cow, he's fired up.
Chuck looking dominant, and I'm Adam Perry, joined with Andrew Feary up here in the booth.
How's it going, broadcast? Glad that you guys are finally with us.
This is, I believe, the fourth time that we've done this introduction.
Yeah.
As the Yotes.
We're getting pretty good at introductions.
Yeah, right. As that first pitch is skied to Amir McGee in center field. He's camped under it and will make the play easily. And that will bring us in to the bottom of the second.
We might as well carry on through this half inning.
We are, absolutely.
Talking with you guys, catch you up
we gotta
on what's
catch them
happened
up.
thus far in this game. Yeah, so the Coyotes up 6-0 after the first frame. They got some help on the offensive side from hitters like John Enright, who had a base-clearing triple. We had multiple other hits, and what was really great about the offense was taking advantage of walks.
Yeah, being patient up at the plate.
Yeah, being patient, getting base runners on, keeping the chains rolling on the offense. Yeah, we were really able to take advantage, and pitcher Matt Capel was struggling a little bit to find the zone.
Yeah, Matt Capel perhaps digging his own grave up there on the bump as he walked a few and had a hit by pitch, I believe, if not multiple.
And did have multiple hit by pitches, yeah.
And the Yotes were able to capitalize with some timely hitting as in the top of the first, Andrew Yusupchuk, Mr. Tonesetter himself, dispatched the Scottsdale post-grad Roadrunners 1-2-3, and he does the same in the top of the second.
Yeah, the offense is definitely matching the pitching in this game for the Coyotes. So far, we've been able to score runs and keep Scottsdale scoreless because of Chuck's fast pace on the hill.
Yeah, Chuck has been moving very quickly and efficiently on the rubber today, as stepping up to bat for his second at-bat of the game is Easton Bryant.
Yes, sir.
As Capel looks to deliver the 0-0 pitch. That's going to be a fastball that snags the outside corner, tailing away from Easton Bryant.
The Giant Bryant, baby.
The Giant Bryant. That's a good one.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, this kid's a monster. Let's see if he takes some monster hacks. I love how patient he is at the plate, but I wish he would just swing at everything, man. I just want to see him in tanks. You know, really, it doesn't matter where it's kind of pitched. He's going to put such a good swing on it.
Yeah. He can cover the entire plate as he has a giant frame, and he nails a ball right back up the middle. Capel diving out of the way, and that will be a leadoff base knock for Easton Bryant, which brings up Tater Tot Tate.
Yes, sir. Tate, man, he's behind the dish again today. He's been in the lineup for the Coyotes almost all season. I think there was only one game that he wasn't, and it's because the kid simply rakes.
He rakes.
Yeah. Stepping in the box against Matt Capel, who's about to deliver the 0-0.
And Tate lines that ball hard, foul on the third base side of things. And Tate Lewis.
I want to get an exit velo on that.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Yeah, so that just like goes to prove what we had just said about Mr. Tater Tot.
As Easton Bryant takes off, Tate swinging and missing, but enough of a distraction to allow Easton Bryant to reach second base safely with no throw from the catcher.
Yeah, Tate now has runners in scoring position, or a runner in scoring position, and he's been a ribby machine lately. Let's see if he can keep that streak going and deliver another knock here.
Time is called by the catcher, Cal Heron.
You know, I'm a catcher, and I don't think I've ever really just just called time.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
that.
know if I've seen
I was
that
so
too
surprised.
often.
I didn't know if he was calling a balk at first. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Bryant looking antsy at second.
And Tate Lewis grounding another foul ball there. Once again, an 0-2 count. And Tate Lewis showing off the stick early here.
Tate pulling 2 balls on Matt Capel here. Let's see if he can sit back a little, drive something towards the center half of the field. And that's a balk. Matt Capel not going to be happy about that mistake. Now, anything on the ground scores a run here, as well as a pop fly to the outfield. So now you can't just really get an out and not worry about giving up a run. Matt Capel has to almost strike Tate out here, who does not go down easy. 0-2 on the way. It's going to be low.
Yeah, Matt Capel with a balk there. Something that you never want to see from your pitcher, and especially not in a game where you are trailing 6 and every mistake matters, as Matt Capel looks to wheel and deal the 1-2. And Tate's going to watch that one on the outside part of the plate, and he is rung up.
Good slider from Capel.
And with Tate being retired for the first out of the inning, up to bat walks Dante Turgeon.
Dante Turgeon, man. The ASU kid.
Some help from the Scottsdale post-grad boys as a quick name correction. It's Matt Capel and not Capel. Easton Bryant sliding into home after that wild pitch, and he reaches safely. Matt Capel unable to lay the tag down. And Easton Bryant a little shaken
Bryant
up.
might have been stepped on there.
Yeah.
Trainer Lindsay's going to come out and see what she can do to help him out. The giant Bryant clearly distraught. Something had happened to his finger there.
Yeah, looks like he got stepped on there, and his face stoic as always as he gets some congratulations from his teammates.
That boy's like Superman. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm sure we're about to see him take
in
the
this
field.
game. Yeah. No worries there. Dante Turgeon stepping back in.
Ooh, and
Ugly hack from Dante.
yeah, inside pitch perhaps caught him a little off guard.
We've not seen many hacks like that from Dante lately, man.
No, bit of a defensive swing there.
Yeah, he's been putting on some elegant swings, hitting the ball extremely hard. That was surprising. I haven't seen anything like that from Dante, so see how he answers back to that.
As Dante watches the 0-1, a bender, but not bendy enough,
Behind
as
the dish.
it'll stay inside.
Calhoun's having some trouble catching Matt Capel, as in this game there's been a couple dropped balls. Could have resulted in a loss of strikes. Coyotes edging away every pitch that they can.
That 2-1 is swung on and fouled straight back by Dante. Matt Capel equalizing here as the count is now 2-2. That ball is driven hard back up the middle, and Capel, using his body to his advantage, is able to stop that ball in its tracks and make the quick play. Dante Turgeon retired for the second out of the inning.
Couple players putting their bodies on the line thus far.
Yeah.
Matt Capel getting drilled by a hard hit up the middle off the bat of Dante Turgeon.
He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Dante definitely mad that he had to put on an ugly swing, so he decides to hit one up the middle.
Yeah, that was a laser
I feel bad.
by Dante. As that ball is skied by Seth Moore. Creeping under it is the first baseman, number 23, and the play is made by Jacob Morris. That will be the third out of the inning. As we head into the top of the third, Andrew Yusupchuk taking the mound yet again for the Yotes, up 7-0. And Chuck leading off the top of the third with a fastball strike swung at and missed by number 56. And Chuck, once again, wheeling and dealing right away.
Man, this
right
kid is
back
making
in there.
good work of Scottsdale post grad.
Right back in there.
Chuck,
And
keep
quickly
it
ahead,
up.
0-2. As Chuck receives the sign from the catcher. Wheeling and dealing. That ball is driven to right. Tracking is Seth Moore.
Seth Moore,
making
man.
the nice grab.
You know, I've never seen him play outfield before, but we need his bat in the lineup because the kid is just a monster. And
I think he played in high school a little bit.
I never saw that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I
we
played
just
at
got-
Hamilton. He played at Chandler, so we were
Oof.
rival schools. Yet I saw him play first base when we did play him, but
Mhm.
I'm sure he's such a toolsy guy that he's able to play.
Well, he's got that deceiving speed.
I know,
As
it's so surprising, man. You wouldn't expect it from a guy of his stature.
Andrew Yusupchuk yet again starting the count 0-1 as that ball is fouled off. And up to bat for the Scottsdale Post-Grad Roadrunners is Logan Lawrence.
Logan
And-
Lawrence playing second base today.
Yucky Chuck bouncing one there.
He's in to face Chuck, man, who's just absolutely dealing right now.
Yeah,
Chuck is a dangerous man on the hill.
has been dominant so far as he deals that one too. And skied, camping under it is John Enright,
Johnny Boy
And-
making the grab.
making the grab to retire Logan Lawrence for the second out of the inning. And stepping up to bat now for Scottsdale Post-Grad is the catcher, number 44, Cal Heron, hailing from Hampton, Iowa. Oof, as Chuck allowing the first base runner of the outing on that hit-by-pitch. And pay close attention here to Chuck's demeanor as the catcher, Cal Heron, is replaced by Jarrett Benedict. Pinch runner now at first. Pay attention to Chuck's demeanor here and notice how nothing is going to change. Picking up the sign and quick to the plate yet again is Andrew Yusupchuk.
Yeah, Chuck's going to miss high with that first pitch of the at-bat. Here is Cal Heron at the plate, the catcher for Scottsdale Post-Grad.
Little confusion there. Cal Heron was the previous batter as Dev is camped under that. Number 10, Gavin Roskwitowski, hailing from New York, is actually the batter who just skied out there for the third of the inning. And Andrew Yusupchuk able to bounce back and erase his own mistake there as the Coyotes lead 7-0 heading into the bottom of the third. And back to action we go as Ethan Hatch leads off the bottom of the third for the Yotes. And a new pitcher on the bump for the Scottsdale post-grad Roadrunners as he bends that first pitch in for a strike. And I believe that is number 37. And apologies, Matt Capel still on the rubber. Same pitcher.
Catcher Calhoun still having trouble catching pitcher Matt Capel. Makes you wonder if he's caught him at all throughout this past fall, if he's used to his pitches, or if there's just outright confusion on the bump.
Yeah, that's something that we can speak to as a pitcher-catcher duo. When you're unfamiliar with your pitcher or your catcher, sometimes it's hard to get on the same page, as that fastball is in for a strike on the outside part of the plate. 1-2 is the count now on Ethan Hatch, as he looks to start off another rally for the Yotes. And start off another rally he does, as that slider spins out of Capel's hand and drills Ethan Hatch in the side of the leg. As he takes his jog to first, up to bat is Sal D'Amato.
Matthew D'Amato.
Matthew D'Amato.
Yeah. Matty Matt, man. Yeah. So D'Amato, he's a two-way player like we've mentioned before. He's a great kid on and off the field. Flashes bunt there. It's going to go foul. Sporting number 25. You know, Perry, wasn't he on the bump the other day? And he did fairly well. I think.
Yeah.
I think he did manage to give up a home run the other day. Sorry, D'Amato.
Of course you have to bring that up.
But let's see if he can make up for it with the stick. I think a double does it here. So let's go D'Amato.
Yeah, D'Amato closed out the first game yesterday for the Yotes against Southwest Oregon. And Jafari Williams, the right fielder for Southwest Oregon, was able to tag one off of D'Amato as D'Amato flashes bunt, pulls back, and Capel misses high with the fastball. Yeah, Jafari Williams got a piece of that one.
Oh, yeah.
Off of D'Amato
that's
yesterday.
It was. Yeah, that ball was hit to right field.
Crushed.
Yeah, it was a little Oppo Taco action.
As time is called, and the umpire will call over John Watson, head coach of the Coyotes. And seems to be a discussion, and there's fingers pointing to first base.
Looks like it seems to have been
And
resolved.
the batter, D'Amato, is ruled out. I'm a bit confused, to be honest with you, Fury.
Did he just bunt a ball foul with that pitch, was it? What just happened? Did he bunt a ball foul?
Couldn't
If he
tell
did,
you.
they might be saying that it's something on the strikeout. Absolute
And
confusion.
the umpires confer with one another to confirm the call. And D'Amato is retired for the first out of the inning.
Wow, so D'Amato records the first out for the Coyotes. And now up is Johnny Boy Enright. He's playing shortstop today, repping
And
number 14.
some clarification here, as Matthew D'Amato was actually batting out of order there. And the the Scottsdale Post-Grad head coach, Blake Rowlett, able to pick that up.
Yeah, he wasn't going to let that slide. That's
No.
an automatic out. So
Yeah.
I definitely see why you do that as a coach.
Yeah. Heads up play there by him as John Enright awaits the pitch, and that one is buried as Ethan Hatch thinks about taking off but decides to stay home first.
Coyotes up 7-0 here. Hatch doesn't necessarily have to run down to second and get thrown out. You have
Yeah.
enough cushion to let your hitters hit here.
Absolutely, and John Enright does love to hit as he watches the first strike of the at-bat graze the outside corner.
John's got some pop, man. Let's
He
see
does.
if he can show it off
He
here.
does. He hit, what do you have, two or three bombs in the fall?
Yeah.
Yeah. couple bombs for Johnny as he looks to get his first hit of his college career. Capel will step off.
So here we go. I want to say something. So we have Ethan Hatch. I can see him down here. If y'all, oh, here we go. Pitch on the way. That's going to miss low. But I'm looking at Ethan Hatch, or sorry, not Ethan Hatch, Easton Bryant, the giant Bryant man, who looks to have a cut on his hand. It's all wrapped up. He's here in the stands right now. Looks like he might be on his way to the emergency room or something. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, John Enright grounding that ball to shortstop, fielded cleanly, and the double play is turned. Although it looked like the second baseman might have jumped off the bag before he received the ball from the shortstop, and the field umpire will hear none of it, as that will bring the bottom of the third to a close. Yodi still leading 7-0. And back to action we go. Andrew Yusupchuk still atop the rubber for the Yotes. Up to bat, first baseman, number 23, Jacob Morris. And the 0-0 from Chuck is on the way. That's going to be a nice changeup that drops on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And in the broadcast booth, joining me for this inning is redshirt freshman, as that ball is driven deep to center field, and Amir McGee
nice catch
camped
there.
under it. With me in the booth currently is redshirt freshman Nate Ortiz from Chandler High School. Nate, how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing good, Perry. How are you, man?
I'm fantastic,
yeah,
man.
Sounding nice over here on the broadcast.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, best seat in the house up here.
Yeah, real nice view up here at the top.
As Nate replaces Fury for the inning, and Chuck bends a nice slider for strike one against number 36, Garrett Balaton.
Foul ball.
That one is fouled off down the first base side and into the brush that goes. 0-2. A familiar count for Yucky Chuck so far today and so far this season, as he's been lights out, and Balaton able to stay alive.
Pulls a little squibbler there down the third baseline.
Yeah, just fending off that pitch, but out, hands out.
Chuck's still going at a fast pace here, as Fury keeps pointing out.
Yeah. Chuck deals the 0-2.
Ball up.
Fastball high. Some gasoline from Chuck today as he wheels and deals the 1-2. And the payoff pitch is a nasty slider, and that will retire the second of the inning. Yusupchuk looking untouchable so
Two
far.
down already. In the top of the fourth.
So Nate, talk to me. When you're hitting and a pitcher is as dominant as Chuck is right now, what's the approach stepping up to bat as Chuck bends a nasty slider in for strike one? What's the approach?
I mean, with the pitcher going at this fast pace here, me personally, I would be going up there ready to hit.
Yeah.
First pitch, you know, looking for a first pitch fastball.
Yeah, as Chuck
Yeah.
deals a 91
You
mile
can't
per hour
be-
fastball.
You can't go up there waiting to look for one. Next thing you know, you're down 0-2.
Yeah, and you have to try and make the game at your pace, right?
Yeah.
Instead of letting him control the game as.
Yeah, it seems like Chuck's definitely been running the game here
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
this point.
1-2 is the count as Chuck wheels and deals. Slider again. Bounced.
Oh, right back to the catcher there.
Yeah.
Tate Lewis.
Tate's a beast, man.
Oh, okay.
Two in there. Blown. Blown right past number 34, Braden Schnabel, as Chuck, once again untouched, leads the Yotes into the bottom of the fourth, still up 7-0. And into the bottom of the fourth we go. Amir McGee leading off the Yotes as Matt Capel still atop the bump for the Scottsdale post-grad squad. And that 0-0 pitch is buried, and it heads to the backstop.
In-stepping Amir McGee, who's had a couple extra base hits on the season, one coming already today. Scored a run on that hit as well, as John came across the plate. So Amir here fallen even in the count. So it's 1-1, 1-1. Matt Capel delivers. That ball's gonna bounce on the ground as well. There we go. So 2-1 the count. Amir looking to get something started for the offense here.
2-1 on the way. Fastball outside.
Capel
Not in
struggling
there
to find
for
the
a strike.
zone. Yes.
As he drops the ball.
Being down 7-0, does it make sense to keep in the same starter, Perry?
You know, normally it wouldn't, but Capel, after posting a 0 last inning, has seemingly found some sort of groove, as that 3-1 is in for a strike, bringing us to 3-2. Amir McGee looking to start the Yotes off with a runner, and that ball is skied to right, going to fall out of play, and 3-2 once again.
So Amir here, the situation, you need to remain calm. Just look to,
Oof,
wow,
as
it's hard when something's thrown behind you.
as that 3-2 is a few feet behind Amir McGee, and he will make the trot down to first. And, you know, I'm starting to notice a pattern here. It seems that the Yotes have been starting every inning off with a runner on first.
Oh yeah, that's
And-
great. That
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely crucial. Whenever your leadoff guy can get his job done and get on, it boosts the morale, and it starts the energy in the dugout as Amir's back picked at first. Devin DeVera flashing bunt as he is up to bat.
Devin DeVera been on base a couple times today.
Dev the Demon. And Capel picks
What
off again.
An awkward pickoff.
Perhaps trying to fool Amir McGee, and maybe fooled himself there
I
a
think he
little
done
bit.
fooled his pitching coach. That was. All right, so Devin DeVera showing bunt here.
Flashing early, pulls back
little
and
slash play.
slashes foul.
Amir gonna go back to first base. Amir, very fast cat, man. He can run. He's got a couple bags on the season already. And him, just like any other Coyote player, has bought into the way we run bases, the mindset that we carry. And it just goes to prove why he's been so successful thus far.
Absolutely, as Amir takes off, the throw, not in time. Amir in safely.
Just like we said,
Yeah,
man.
great bag steal there from Amir. Hard fought, and the
Can't write
second
it up any
baseman,
better. Logan Lawrence.
Logan Lawrence, a bit upset by that call, but I think he was in there.
Come on, Logan.
Yeah,
What the-
I'm not too sure about that one.
I don't know what he's begging for there. All right, so Devin DeVera has Amir McGee in scoring position now. He has a chance to hit him in, get another run on that board. That'll put the Coyotes up 8-0. And if he doesn't succeed, on deck is Justin George.
And Capel
Wow.
picking off to
And
second.
then, obviously.
Nobody there, and he won't even fake the throw.
All right, Capel, work on pickoffs. Noted. Got it.
And Dev will flash, bunt, pull back, and a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
Dev almost giving up 2 strikes in that at-bat, so that puts him in a tough situation count-wise.
1-2.
Now he has to battle.
He's got to fight his way back into this one as the count is 1-2. Capel deals. Dev grounded to third and fielded cleanly by Balaton. Looks back Amir and the putout. 5-3.
In steps Justin George.
JG.
JG.
Big JG. Comes in at a staggering 6'3" and 200 something. 230, 240. Yeah.
Dude, like, we can't even tell you.
Yeah.
The kid's a
He's
freak
an
of
absolute
nature.
freak of nature. As physically gifted as they come. And awaiting the 0-0 from Capel. That 0-0 is a fastball high. And some more conferring from the Scottsdale head coach to the home plate umpire.
I don't think he is aware that Easton Bryant came out of the game due to injury that was caused at the plate.
Yeah. Blake Rowlett, the head coach for Scottsdale, of course, only trying to give his team as many advantages as he can. So, no shame in that. And he heads back to the dugout with some clarification from the home plate umpire as JG steps back in the box. 1-0 is the count. And Capel deals.
Missing low.
Missing low.
Capel repetitively missing low today. I think he must have heard what happened that first game yesterday for the Coyotes.
Yeah.
And he's just really not trying to elevate anything in the zone.
Could be.
That could cost him big time.
As Capel deals a high fastball there, skied into shallow right center. The play is made by the right fielder, and Amir holds up at second base. That is Braden Schnabel with making the second out of the inning. And up to bat, yet again, is Tater Tot. Tater Tot Tate.
Tater Tot Tate. He comes from Utah. He has older brothers that are playing professional baseball as well. as I've been told by him.
Capel deals the 0-0, and that fastball is going to be inside.
I think it might be independent ball to correct myself there. Yeah, so
maybe
baseball
ball.
clearly running in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense why Tate is such a good player.
Yeah. As Tate watches the same pitch for another ball on the inside part of the plate. Capel, yet again, falling behind in the count. But he has been avoiding danger as of recent. The Coyotes haven't scored since the second. And in for a strike is the third pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, middle away, which brings the count to 2-1. Capel looking back a mirror at second and dealing. Healthy hack from Tater Tot Tate.
Brings him all the way down to a knee.
Yeah.
That just goes to tell you that he was really trying to hit that ball.
Yeah, 2-1.
Extremely hard.
Hitters count. If you're going to swing for the fences, why not then? 2-2 now is the count. Dealing is Capel, and Tate is fooled by the inside fastball. A pitch that he saw twice before this at bat, and that will close the bottom of the fourth. Coyotes lead 7-0.
All right, Yodi Nation, welcome back in the top of the fifth inning. Chuck up atop the hill for the Coyotes, who are up 7-0.
Oh, here. Ball low.
Yeah, the first ball from Chuck of the inning. So here I am, joined in the booth by Nathan Ortiz, who you guys have heard from already in this game. He replaced me. Now he's replacing Adam Perry, who's going to work out some camera difficulties for us. Yeah, we're working with a lot of tech here. Chuck, beautiful slider catches outside part of the plate. Yeah, just like I was saying, we're working with a lot of tech up here. I'm sure Nate, who this is his first time up here, is awfully surprised at all that goes into this production. Little
boop there in front of the left fielder.
Yeah, that left fielder is going to be D'Amato.
Really a nice setup we got going here at Chandler Gilbert.
Yeah, I love it so much.
Cameras all around the place.
I didn't know this much went into a broadcast. I've never seen this much cameras. And yeah, I mean, I enjoy working it all. It's extremely fun.
Yeah, it's really cool to see how it all works.
Yeah, so Nate, here we go. We got a situation ahead of us. So Chuck giving up the first hit of the day.
That was the first one of the day? Wow.
First one from Chuck.
In the top of the fifth already.
The inside part of the plate, just missed. No bite from batter number 58.
Runner on first got a fairly short lead. Little pop fly to shallow right field towards the line. And Seth almost got. Oh, good hustle.
Good hustle from Seth, who made a great play earlier. Unable to come up with that one, loses his hat in the process.
Thanks, Seth. He can run though. Bigger kid. Don't
can,
let
Nate.
it fool you.
So Nate, you went to Chandler High School. You played with a bunch of the players that are here at
Yes.
Chandler Gilbert now. On the field currently is just Seth Moore, the right fielder who came from Chandler High School. But I know there's multiple other players like Daniel Hutchinson, who
Yep,
pitched
Seth,
yesterday.
Daniel, and also Aiden Shoemaker on the pitching squad also.
The pitcher, and his older brother's coaching first base for us today, Austin Shoemaker.
But yeah, Seth, man, that kid, he is an athlete. He can hit and he can
It's
run.
so surprising, isn't it?
It is surprising. All right.
All right, Chuck.
1-2 here.
Looking to deliver. Mixes up his
Strike
timing
3.
well. Ball blocked by Tate. Force out at first. So there we go.
Yep,
Chuck
quickly
recording
one down.
yet again another strikeout. He's above. I think that's 6 on the day from Chuck. Chuck just produces Ks, man, left and right.
Yep.
It's so fascinating to see.
Really dominating this game right here.
Yeah. Runner on first still.
That one's chopped down the line, foul. By number 56.
Yeah, Scottsdale Postgrad today supporting the highlighter-like jerseys.
Yeah, they're definitely interesting.
They're
Definitely
bright,
interesting
man.
jerseys.
We wear orange as well. None of our jerseys are all orange like that, so Scottsdale Postgrad, very vibrant.
Yeah, really popping out there.
I think they must have known that we would have had a slight overcast today, so they figured they'd come.
Yeah,
brighten up the
beautiful
mood.
day out today for some baseball.
Oh, yeah, slightly windy. I don't think it's a problem.
Oh, there's a little.
There's a Chuck. There's
Just lob
time was
that one up
called
there.
in the middle of his motion. He just kind of floats one in there. Hopefully we had a velo reading on that. 63 miles per hour from Chuck.
That ball's popped up in foul territory. And Ethan Hatch has got it. And it's 2 down in the top of the 5th.
2 down in the top of the 5th. Chuck looking to make quick work. When he allows a base runner, it seems like he just almost gets upset with himself, and he's ready to just mow down the next few hitters.
Yeah, Chuck definitely not used to having base runners on this game.
No, not
Didn't-
even the last, man. He had very few. That's going to be popped up. Amir McGee looking to track that ball down, gets behind it well, records the 3rd out of the inning. And there we go. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th,
Yep.
where the Coyotes are looking to tack on some more runs, add to that 7-run lead that they already currently have. We'll see you in a few. Bottom of the 5th comes our way. Scottsdale Post-Grad taking on Chandler Gilbert at home. Chandler Gilbert has Dante Turgeon coming up to the plate. He's been a powerhouse for their offense thus far this season.
Big powerhouse.
Big time. Nate saw it firsthand yesterday. He's gotten to see it a little bit today. Let's see if Dante can put on a good swing. New pitcher atop of the hill for Scottsdale Post-Grad. That's going to be Brandon Aliotti. Nate?
Aliotti?
Aliotti? Yeah, I think it was Brandon Aliotti. He's going to be facing Dante Turgeon, the ASU transfer. There he is. He's stepping into the box. The bottom of the 5th is underway.
Yeah, Dante really came in here beginning of the season and really proved something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
With eyes watching him.
Yeah, absolutely.
New guy coming in for spring.
New kid on the block.
And
Takes
he
care of
definitely hasn't
business.
disappointed.
Absolutely not. We love to have him. All right, he's going to take that first pitch for a called strike from Aliotti. Aliotti's shaking off the catcher, Cal Heron. He knows what he wants to throw early. Let's see if it pays off against the
Here comes the 0-1.
the big stick Dante had. There you go, and that's going to be wide all the way into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Bree's starting to pick up a little bit out here.
Absolutely. I see Seth Moore on deck. He also has power to back up Dante.
Yeah, this Yotes middle of the lineup is really stacked. We got Turgeon and then Seth right after him, Ethan Hatch.
Dude, those are just, wow, some
Those
big
are really
boys.
Yep.
And they put good swings on the ball.
Little check swing there.
That's going to be a called strike. Cal Heron having trouble coming up with it. All right. Dante
2-2 here.
stepping in with 2 strikes on him. Pitcher Aliotti looking to put him away early. Dante
And
fired.
there's a nice piece of hitting right there.
Absolutely. Base hit into right field. Dante going to start off the inning for the Coyotes.
Really inside out at that ball. It was just plopped it right in front of the right fielder. Some nice contact.
That goes to show he had a great 2-strike approach.
Yeah, great at bat there.
Yeah, Seth Moore, like
Here
we
comes
said,
Seth Moore.
he
Big
has
dog.
some pop too. So seeing Dante get a hit, I'm sure Seth wants to follow up and do the same.
Yeah, Seth hit a home run yesterday. She's pretty hot right now. And there's a little line drive straight to the right fielder. Didn't even have to move.
So it looked like there was
Nice
a
little piece.
miscommunication amongst the signs. Seth still putting a good swing on the ball. Line drive to the right fielder.
Here comes Ethan Hatch to the plate. With 1 down in the bottom of the 5th. Dante Turgeon takes his lead at first.
Small lead from Dante.
Picks
yet
over
they
to
still
first.
pick off.
And he steps back.
You know, Nate, Dante's been playing outfield a little bit. Do you see him as a fast individual?
I haven't really seen much of him in the field, if I'm being honest.
Okay. You know, with the classification system that we use at Chandler Gilbert to determine opponent runners, we have green being fast, and we got a couple players on this team, the Canadians, that are just really
Yeah, they can
fly,
really
man.
run. They can really steal those bags.
Yeah, left and right, and that's really been a contributing factor to the offense this season. But we also like to see the big-time hits that have been happening. And, you know, Hatch is one person that could definitely deliver one here.
Ball low right there.
That was
Makes
a
the
good
count
take
2-0.
by Hatch. That was a good off-speed pitch. Figured it would have gotten a swing and miss was Aliotti. But he threw it to Hatch, who's very disciplined at the plate, and he does not put a swing on it.
Oh,
Wow.
there's a strike high and out. Looks like that might have caught the corner.
I mean, I don't know what corner.
Yeah,
but-
it looked
corner of what, man?
like a little out from up here.
Yeah, so there we go.
That
That's
makes
gonna
it
bring the
2-1.
count. Yeah. Ethan Hatch there.
Oh,
Drive
and
the
there
ball to
is a
left.
drive to left field. And that left fielder was really playing on the warning track there.
I
Caught
don't
that
even
one
think he's playing left field, bro. He's playing
right
left
in front of the
foul
wall.
Wow. So unfortunately,
Wow, that is unfortunate.
Hatch gonna be called out. Dante Turgeon on first base still. Batter Matthew D'Amato stepping up. He batted out of order last time, was automatically called out. So he's looking to redeem himself here for sure.
Hey, shout out to my mom watching at home. Gammy and Pimpa.
Love it.
Fun fact about me
takes
and
the ball.
Fury, actually, both Albuquerque natives.
Yeah, so when I first came out here, I was, just letting people know that I was from Albuquerque, just like everyone letting each other know where they're from. And Nate goes, wait, you're from Albuquerque? Oh, I'm from Albuquerque. And it turns out me and Nate wrestled on the same team when we were younger.
Yeah, Rio Rancho.
Yeah, Rio Rancho boys.
Good memories.
Yeah, me
Yes,
and Nate
sir.
definitely, we go way back. And it was very exciting to figure that out now that we're playing college baseball together. And we'll be on the field next year.
Nice to meet up
able
again,
to,
Fury.
Yeah, show off what we got. So here we go. D'Amato.
Oh, that's a nice fastball in the outside corner right there.
Aliotti living outside against the Coyote hitters here, who have still proven that they can drive the ball to the right center field gap as well as left field. So Aliotti doesn't have much room to work with in terms of that plate. Delivers a pitch.
Oh.
D'Amato taking what looks
D'Amato
like
takes
a
that one.
hanger. He could have put a really good
2-2
swing
here.
on
Got to
that ball
protect
for
for
sure.
D'Amato. Might need to get a bit more aggressive here.
Aliotti delivers.
Good take there by D'Amato. Unless, I believe that was a slider in the dirt.
Yep, slider in the dirt. Cal Heron putting a good block on it, allowing the runner to remain at first, not in scoring position. D'Amato, calm and composed in the box, looking to deliver with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And he does just that with a double down the left field line.
Yanks
Looks
that one
like
down the line there.
That was a
And
great
he's going to
piece
be
of
on
hitting.
standing on second base.
A stand-up double for D'Amato.
That's got to feel good. For the two-way.
Absolutely. D'Amato getting things done. Stepping into the box, Johnny Boy, shortstop for the Coyotes. He has runners in scoring position and a chance to move the chains on the offense and bring up Amir McGee.
Yeah, big opportunity for John right here to make something happen in this game. Already got a pretty large lead, 7-0, but let's see if we can extend that.
John accountable for 3 of the runs that the Coyotes have put on today, with a base-clearing triple earlier, I believe in the first inning. Let's see if he can back that up with another knock here. Wow,
Ooh.
and the umpire doesn't call that one.
Yeah, didn't call that one. That
Yeah,
one looked
so
like it might have got more plate than...
He's a lot more generous with other hitters towards Aliotti, but not John there, who puts on a great take. 1-0 the count.
John cuts right through that one. Good hack there. He's got Dante and D'Amato on second and third.
Looking to drive him in. Aliotti steps off.
Time's called by the catcher.
Time called by the catcher, Cal Heron. John going to talk to hitting assistant and hitting coach, as well as outfielding coach Dan Campbell. I'm sure he was just told to put a good swing on the ball here. Hit
Yeah, I
something
do
hard.
wonder what he told him there. He's probably going to let John swing it here.
All right. The pitch on the way.
Just chops that one to the third baseman.
And that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. John Enright with a fielder's choice to the third baseman. That's going to bring up the top of the 6th, where Andrew Yuspchuk is coming out atop of the hill to continue to make fast work of the Scottsdale post-grad baseball team. We'll see you in a bit.
And back to action we go in the top of the 6th. Adam Perry in to replace Nate Ortiz in the broadcasting booth, as Andrew Yusupchuk working quickly to 0-2 again, something that I've said probably 6 or 7 times so far today.
Chuck delivering. Tate putting on a good block on a slider that bit like crazy. Chuck, very deceiving pitcher, man. He has movement like you would not believe. And he gets the strikeout there. Chuck.
No movement needed for that one, as
Chuck having multiple strikeouts on the day.
Yeah, he's got him a bunch, as that fastball in the outside corner gets the job done. And there is a nasty breaker.
Good 0-0 from Chuck there.
Yeah, great pitch. And Chuck, once again, dominating, as this ball was dribbled over his head, fielded by John Enright, and the throw is errant, as that ball bounces off the dugout wall, or I apologize, the dugout railing of Scottsdale Post-Grad. And pretty lucky there that it didn't go into the dugout, because that would have been an extra base.
Yeah, very, very grateful that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So now we just got a runner on first. John Enright almost making a fantastic play there. He was all the way on the other side of second base.
Yeah.
Showing off the range.
Yeah, unable to balance himself and make the throw, though, as now up to bat for Scottsdale Post-Grad is number 23, which is the first baseman, Jacob Morris.
Jacob Morris, a lefty. Not many lefties in Scottsdale's post-grad lineup.
Chuck missing just high and away there.
That's going to be 3-0. The first time he's fallen 3-0 today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. Chuck, runner on first, 3-0 count. And he gets one in the zone. And that's Chuck just showing off his veteran, mindset there. He definitely slowed down that fastball a little bit, just really trying to regain control. Foul ball to the left side there. That's going to end up on the Coyotes softball field. Their softball girls are having a good season thus far. We see them from time to time around. They look like they're practicing hard just as we are. Hopefully they have a good season just like us, as we're at a 4-1 on the season already. With the help of our pitching staff and offense working very well together. Wouldn't you say, Adam?
Yeah, absolutely. The pitching staff for the Coyotes has been lights out, only allowing a handful of runs on the season, as time is not granted. And Morris will take his base, as that pitch is just outside from Andrew Yusupchik. Andrew Yusupchik, for the first time in the game, finding himself with 2 runners on, as Scottsdale Postgrad has runners on first and second here. Up to bat, the 3-hole, Garrett Ballatin, the third baseman. Still a 7-0 lead for the Coyotes, and Chuck, I'm sure, knows that, as he looks the runner back at second, wheels and deals.
Yeah, Chuck knows he has a 7-run lead, but man, this kid works towards perfection all the time. So any walk that he gives up, he's going to be extremely upset with himself. He holds himself to an extremely high standard.
Yeah, well said.
I know he has a younger brother as well, who's another phenomenal pitcher, pitching in Canada right now, looking to follow in the footsteps of his older brother, Chuck.
And after the walk, Chuck right back to work, ahead 0-2 in this count now, as Ballatin has no answer for Yucky Chuck. As that ball is grounded in the 5-6 hole, that's going to get through, and Scottsdale Postgrad is going to score on an error by the left fielder. I believe Matthew D'Amato. And Scottsdale Postgrad putting up their first run of the game.
That one hurts a little bit, and that's going to bring on Coach Waddy, man. He's going to come out and talk to Chuck.
Waddy's going to take his stroll, as Scottsdale Postgrad able to capitalize on a fielding error, and the score now 7-1, Chandler Gilbert, as we take a quick break in the action. And back to action we go here in the top of the 6th with 1 runner down. 1 out. And up to bat is number 34.
Good stop by Tate behind the dish.
The right fielder, Braden Schnabel. Tate a little shooken up as that one bounced off his hand, and the umpire recognizes that and elects to clean off home plate to give Tate some time to recover. Although there's no dirt down there, so not too sure what he'd be cleaning off.
I think it's just routine at this point. They've, been
just
so
common
used to
courtesy.
other
Yeah.
fields. Yeah.
As Chuck misses high and in on the 1-0.
Chuck running into a little bit of trouble for the first time this season.
Yeah.
See if he can manage to get out of it, bring up some Yodi hitters.
2-0 pitch on the way. That fastball is going to be just inside, which brings Chuck to 3-0.
And 3-0 the count.
The dugout for Scottsdale seems to be getting a little louder every pitch here, as Chuck deals the 3-0. In there for a strike is the fastball. And Chuck...
Scottsdale Postgrad finally fired up to get some runners in scoring position and have a chance at scoring once again. They have a little rally going right now.
Yeah. Yes, they do, as Yucky Chuck leg lift and deal the 3-1. That ball flared over the first baseman's head. That's going to drop. Giving chase is Seth Moore, and coming up to launch that ball to third, as the runner will hold up on second. And that is an RBI single for Braden Schnabel, as Scottsdale, with runners on first and second, have shortened the Chandler Gilbert lead to 2-7 now. Not the cleanest barrel there, but got the job done. Did
When you
Schnabel.
have a rally going, it's not always just bang, like bomb after bomb. Every once in a while, you're going to get dribblers. You're going to get errors.
Yeah.
Reach by, hit by pitches. And that's what's really so great about a rally is it's made up of so many different factors from your offense. Everyone pulling through in any way that they can.
Absolutely. Passing the torch to the next guy. And the man with the torch right now is number 35, the DH, Bailey, as Yucky Chuck misses inside, which brings the count to 1-1 now.
Oh my, Chuck. Chuck is filthy, man. I love catching for Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck is indeed nasty, although I've never had the pleasure of being behind the dish for him. 1-2 is the count on the hitter, Tyler Bailey. Pitches on the way, and that ball hit hard up the middle. John Enright unable to make the play as Matthew D'Amato gives chase, and one runner will score for Scottsdale Postgrad. That's Tyler Bailey with the RBI double and moves the runner from first to third as well. So now Yucky Chuck finding himself in a bit of a rut here. 3 runs given up this inning, and with only 1 out, he finds himself in a first and third situation.
Yeah, not looking so good for Chuck, Canada's finest. But, you know, regardless, he's a phenomenal pitcher. It's just dribblers, no hits that have been too hard so far.
Yeah, you know, sometimes.
Very unfortunate. He's already collected multiple Ks as well.
Yeah, that's the thing about baseball that makes it so frustrating. Sometimes you can do everything right and not get the ideal result, as Yucky Chuck, unrattled, is right back in the strike zone as that 0-0 pitch is a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 now the count. Yucky Chuck leg lift deal, and nasty slider draws a swing from number
Chuck coming
56.
back, man. He's all business now. He wants these last 2 outs. A ground ball here gets him out of the inning. A strikeout and another one brings back that confidence that we always see him carry around with him.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's see what he gets here. 0-2 on the way. Chuck that boy a chair, man, because he just went down. That's a strikeout for K. Another one recorded for
Yucky Chuck.
Yucky Chuck, man.
You know, that's a great sign to see from your starter after finding himself in some trouble, able to bounce back. And you know, that's just the trait. That's a trait of a leader and of a veteran, as Yucky Chuck, in his sophomore year here at Chandler Gilbert, had a solid slice of innings last year, and this year he's looking to add on to that as number 56, Aiden Kuhlbeck, up to bat now, swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1 is driven hard to third base, and Ethan Hatch unable to make the diving grab. That's going to be a base knock. And the Scottsdale Postgrad boys will score another run as Braden Schnabel makes his way home. And a good piece of hitting there by the center fielder, Aiden Kuhlbeck, as with runners on first and second, Waddy will make his walk to the mound. And perhaps Yucky Chuck's day will be completed, posting a no-hitter through the first 4, giving up his first hit in the 5th, and making his way back to the dugout now is Andrew Yustupchuk, who had a phenomenal performance today. Just ran into a bit of trouble there in the top of the 6th. And in to relieve him is number 11.
Sidearm Sam, baby.
Is that Sexy Sam up there?
That's Sexy Sam up there. Yeah, this boy, absolute filth, and he's proven why he's going to be such an effective arm for this team this year. already. I mean, the kid throws from a slot below his hip,
Yeah.
and he throws decently hard.
Mm-hmm.
And he has 2 pitches only, but they look like they're 5 different ones at the end of the day. You
Mhm.
know, like you're seeing 4 pitches from him, and you think you saw 4 different ones when you saw 3 fastballs and 1 curveball.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of talking with Sam a few days ago about his arsenal, and he told me he only throws 2 pitches, and I said, there's no way that's possible. And
I do not believe you.
yeah, I needed some further explanation, and he broke it down for me that he's able to manipulate his fastball and his slider to do whatever he wants. He can get more depth on the curveball, get more run on the fastball, get more sink on the fastball, or get more slide on the slider. Sam able to spin and manipulate the baseball well, which, you know, has probably been the key factor to his success so far this season, as he makes his 3rd appearance for the Yotes. And up to bat for Scottsdale Postgrad is Stratton. Apologies, not Stratton. That is number 12. As Sam looks to deal once again. Fastball away there, not enough. Not close enough to draw a swing either. Batting is Ben Longo from Calgary, Canada.
Wow,
Yeah.
another Canadian
Another
boy on
Canadian.
the field.
My goodness, they're taking over. As that ball is grounded into the 5-6 hole. Laying out is John Enright, unable to make the play, and in with the throw quickly is Matthew D'Amato, able to hold the runner at 3rd, and Sam Roberts on the bump with, or apologies. Yes, Sam Robert on the bump with bases loaded now. 2 outs in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, Sam coming in. He gets a ground ball. John just working on keeping the runners back, was out of position, and that's a tough ball to get to. John, dirty after that play, showing that he's laying out for his pitcher. He's doing all that he can. It was
Yeah.
just out of his reach.
Yeah, and John has a very vast range over there at shortstop,
I've
but
seen it already today.
yeah.
Yeah.
that one he was unable to make the play on. Perhaps hit a little too hard.
Pinch runner in for the Calgary Canadian.
And that's number 30, Josiah Lyons from Tukwila, Washington. Apologies for those in Washington, as I just butchered that. And Sam Roberts deals the 0-0 fastball away, not going to be called a strike.
You know,
And
the Scottsdale Postgrad's dugout firing up a little bit now.
as Waddy perhaps looks to break up the momentum, giving the umpire a quick chat. And
A lot of conversing amongst the umpire today.
yeah,
Umpire and coaches. Something must be off. Something must not be right, because I never see Waddy have this much confusion.
yeah, perhaps an upset Watson there, as Sam steps off and checks the runner at 3rd.
Scottsdale Postgrad fired up that they're only down 3. All those runners are on base.
In for a strike, as up to bat is number 43, Jarrett Benedict from Thornton, Colorado.
Sam, attaboy Sam. He wants that ball back. He wants to get a K here. That would be huge. 2 outs
Yeah,
on the inning.
huge situation here for the sophomore Sam Roberts, as he looks to deal the payoff pitch, and that's going to stay away. Slider not bending how he wanted it to there, which brings the count to 2-2. Sam Roberts,
Bases
leg
juiced.
lift and deal. That ball is fouled off by Mr. Benedict, extending the at-bat. Competitive pitch there by Sam. 2-2 is the count, bases loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Sam Roberts, payoff pitch on the way. Slider popped up, and John Enright over at shortstop able to make the easy grab, which will stop the bleeding for the Yotes as Scottsdale Post-Grad is able to post 4 here at the top of the 6th. Yotes still lead 7-4 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. Into the bottom of the 6th we go as Capel, in relief here for Capel is Brody Livingston from Phoenix, Arizona, left-handed pitcher, listed at 5'10", 160. Perhaps some craftiness on the way as Amir McGee steps up to lead the Coyotes here in the bottom of the 6th. Oof.
Ball low and in there.
Ball low and in as it brushes Amir off the plate. Livingston set, leg lift, and deal. Another inside fastball, yet again brushing Amir off the plate. And Amir quickly ahead 2-0 in the count. On the way. That's going to be just high.
Just high right there. Thought he might have called that one.
Yeah, I was thinking he was about to raise the right hand, but he rules it a ball.
3-0.
3-0 is the count. Amir McGee up at bat for the Yotes. And that one is going to drop in for a strike on the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, that one just caught the corner right there.
Yeah, some nice two-seam action on that one from the lefty. And now Amir McGee finds himself in a hitter's count, 3-1. Pitches on the way, and
oh, chopped into the Yotes dugout. Looks like someone's got that.
Yeah, perhaps Livingston took something off that one as Amir swung over the top. And just like that, Brody Livingston has battled himself back into this at-bat. The count is full, and the pitch is on the way. And Amir sits on that
nice
slider
piece of hitting right there
into the shallow right center. Great piece of hitting by Amir McGee as that loft will be ruled a single. Good piece by Amir.
Yeah, nice line drive right over the second baseman's head right there. That's how they teach you to hit.
That's how they teach
Inside
it,
out.
man.
Yep.
Inside out goes that ball, and Amir McGee once again getting on base as the leadoff for the Yotes. Up to bat is Devin the Demon, and Livingston will pick up first. Amir was barely off the bag, so he takes a step.
He steps right back on the back there.
And he's safe. Dev the Demon up at the dish. Livingston looking to deal the 0-0. Dev squares, popped up, and
straight back.
Straight back, luckily. As a hitter, that must be like your worst nightmare, huh? When you bunt a ball and you see it go straight up.
Oh, yeah, no, you definitely don't want to bunt into a double play right there. That's definitely the worst case scenario
That is, yeah.
in what you're trying to do with the bunt.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not what we practice here over at Chandler Gilbert, as Livingston once again picks off to first.
Safe at first
Is
Amir McGee.
Amir McGee. I'm no betting man, but I would bet the house that Amir is going to take off here pretty soon, as Dev squares and unable to lay that down, fouls it off.
Got to really bear down and put it in play here after
Yeah.
not getting that sack down.
Yeah, unfortunate situation for Dev, as he's unable to convert either of his bunt attempts, and he finds himself 0-2 without ever taking a hack.
Got a sign, step in the box for the 0-2 here.
Livingston leg lift and pick. Amir McGee not taking a very big lead at all, seemingly.
Steps right back on the back once
Yeah.
again.
In no danger is Amir McGee. But Amir has an equalizer, and that's his speed. He doesn't have to take a lead to steal a base, as Livingston deals the 0-2, and that pitch
check swing there.
is not going to hit Dev. It looked like it hit him to me.
It looked like check swing, maybe right off like above
knob?
his hands.
Oh,
Right above
okay,
his
okay,
hands,
okay.
I think. That's what I saw there.
Okay, good.
Might not be 100% accurate.
That's why there's two of us up here, as I'm Adam Perry and joined with Nate Ortiz, as Dev fouls the 0-2 straight back.
Good battle there with 0-2.
Great battle from Dev. Justin Smith running some baseballs over to the umpire. And back.
See if Amir is going to take off here.
I'm waiting for it, man. As Livingston leg lift deal the 0-2, and that's going to be in there for a called strike 3. And Dev DeVera wanted no part in that pitch.
Yeah, nice slider on the inside part of the plate there. That's just well executed by the pitcher. You really got to give that to him.
Yep, nothing you can do there but tip the cap, as Dev makes his walk back to the dugout, and in to replace him is Justin George.
Big guy here.
Big JG.
JG.
Big JG.
3-2.
Yeah, big 32 there. Swinging that that toothpick that he painted blue. Oh wait, no, that's his bat. Apologies. Apologies.
Yeah, pretty. Bat's popping out there with the.
I love that color,
the
dude.
blue.
That teal, man.
Teal blue.
Yeah, dude, that's clean. That's a clean look. As Justin George steps in to face Livingston. The 0-0 on the way. That fastball is going to be a high and away.
Ball there.
Ball one.
JG steps in for the 1-0 delivery.
Amir McGee takes off, and
Oh,
that pitch
that
is
one's
buzzing
way
Justin
in.
inside. And Amir McGee, unfortunately, thrown out at second base, as the catcher, number 59, is able to make a nice throw. And Amir had a good jump, but
Just
Livingston held him on so well that his lead was only a shuffle or two.
Also, some things people might not notice, and that is the pitcher's slide step there,
Yeah.
just quicker to the plate.
Yeah, very quick to the plate.
Really giving his catcher time there
Yeah.
to throw Amir out.
Mm-hmm.
Nice toss.
2-0 is the count on Justin George, as that fastball, similar to the last one, buzzes him inside. And yeah, slide step and a fastball is about all the advantage that you can give your catcher in terms of throwing a batter.
Nice little curve
runner
piece there.
down.
Dropped right in there for 2-1 strike.
2-1 now, the count on Justin George.
3-1. Sorry about that.
3-1. 3-1 is on the way, and that one is gonna hit Justin.
That one got him.
On
Yep.
the thigh.
He was throwing He was throwing him inside that whole at bat.
Yeah.
That finally got him there.
And
Looked like somewhere in the leg.
Yeah, Justin George, such a tank. Not gonna rub it. Not
Yeah,
gonna
that one
ask
just
for. Not gonna
bounced
ask
right
for
off of him.
ice. Yeah, he's a tank.
And
And
it looks like
Ryder
maybe-
Hancock. Yeah, Ryder Hancock in to replace Justin George on first base.
Yep, pinch running is Ryder Hancock, number 16. Definitely expecting to see some movement here, possibly.
Yeah. First attempt for the Yotes didn't go so well this inning as Amir McGee was gunned out at second, but I'm sure the Yotes would be willing to try their luck again as Ryder Hancock takes his lead. Livingston delivers,
And
and
that is right down the middle for strike one.
strike one on Tate Lewis now in the box. Tater Tot Tate looking to tattoo a fantastic baseball here. Livingston stepping off. Livingston paying a lot of mind to the runner at first base, and so far it's been working out phenomenally for him.
Yeah, it looks like they've definitely picked up the mindset of Chandler Gilbert, which is once that man gets on first, he is, next thing you know, he's on second.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, he's on third.
Yep. And that's just Chandler Gilbert baseball.
As the Yotes have been very proficient in base running this season. Tate Lewis fouls this one off straight back. One ball, two strikes for Tate Lewis as he checks his play sheet and steps in the box.
2 down here. We'll see if Ryder decides to go. And there he goes.
Ryder takes off, and
that
that
ball's way
one
outside.
is way outside in the other batter's box, and the catcher, number 59, has to dive to prevent it from going to the backstop. So Ryder will stroll into second base easily, and the count now 2-2 for Tate Lewis.
Yeah, not even a chance to get him there.
No.
Ball's so outside. Had
No
to
chance.
lunge for it.
Yeah.
It's nice for Chandler Gilbert, though. Nice runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Let's see what Tate can do here.
Tate Lewis with one duck on the pond. Swings and misses at the 2-2 outside fastball.
Nice spotted fastball by the pitcher there. Got to give it to him.
Well placed is that pitch, and the Yotes unable to answer back in the bottom of the 6th as we now head to the top of the 7th frame with Sexy Sam taking the mound once again for the Coyotes. And into the top of the 7th frame we go. Sam Roberts atop the hill for the Yotes, and stepping into the box is number 10, the left fielder, Gavin Ruskwitalski.
All right, guys. So Sam Roberts is on the bump, and here after this pitch, we're gonna bring you into the broadcast booth with us.
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
New angle here for the Yodi.
So this is a
broadcasting
temporary
booth.
angle.
Yes.
We're gonna be switching it back, but this is the broadcast booth. Here's us.
Hello to those around the globe tuning in from Adam Perry and Andrew Fury.
Yeah, we figured we'd be a little creative there.
Yeah, switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, you know, we figured out how to use all this technology up here, which there's so much we wish we could show you.
Right.
So,
We're finding our groove up here, man.
yeah, we just figured we'd have a little fun. And
As is Sam Roberts, as he draws the flare, and underneath that one is Devin DeVera for the
and I'm sure you guys just saw
first
me
out
go
of
to
the
the wrong camera. That's because the camera I usually go to for that side is pointing right towards us. So,
So you showed him us
that'll
again?
be this camera, which will be switched back here momentarily.
Just
the right
wanted
field.
to give you guys a quick hello.
Yeah. So back to sidearm Sam. Let's see what he's able to do.
As sidearm Sam deals the 0-0, and that fastball is going to tail into the other batter's box. 1-0 is the count. Up to bat is Jacob Morris, the first baseman, number 23. As he fouls that one onto the softball field. And Sam Roberts, effective here so far in his relief, as the 1-1 pitch is in for a strike. Nasty frisbee from Sam Roberts. Once again, I mean, that's his bread and butter pitch, man.
Oh yeah, man.
He
He's
can-
only got 2 pitches, but he throws them both so well.
Yeah, he could live off of that thing.
And there's a strikeout from Sam, delivered.
Doubles up on the frisbee, and Jacob Morris wanted no part in it as he makes his walk back to the dugout, and in to replace him in the batter's box is number 36, Garrett Ballatin, the third baseman. And Sam getting the sign, working quickly, leg lift, 0-0, and
Swung on and missed, man. Sam really just missing barrels.
frisbee slider there.
Yeah, batters are swinging over balls, under balls. They really cannot.
They don't know which way
Touch
it's
him.
going, no. As the 0-1 is on the way. And the
So
fast
much movement.
Yeah. Bit of wind here at the Chandler Gilbert baseball field as Sam Roberts throws another beautiful frisbee, bringing this count to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bit of a breeze going on here, and temperature's dropping a little bit, but nothing to worry about yet as Sam.
I'm not really phased yet, man. I'm in such a good mood because we're up
Yeah.
that I don't think the temperature's really affected me at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime that the Yotes are up, it's a good day, as that ball is skied to left field. Tracking is D'Amato and making the grab to end the top of the 7th. And that'll do it. Yotes pick up game 1 here against Scottsdale Postgrad. Getting the win is Andrew Yusupchuk, and in his relief is Sam Roberts. Great display there by the Coyotes.
Yotes back on track,
Coyotes
baby.
back on track. The win streak starts now as the Chandler Gilbert Coyotes
Prepare to face Scottsdale Postgrad.
once again.
Game 2 of this doubleheader.
Coming to you shortly as the Yotes improve to 5-1 on the season and looking to make it 6 wins here after a short break.